Hello everyone, I just want to do a really quick video about how I broke my GoPro. Pretty easy to break it, pretty unfortunate. It was something I was very aware of, something that I was careful about, but it still happened. So this is just a older Hero 5, nothing special. Hero 5 Black, that's what I've always used. It's the only thing I've ever had. This is how I broke it. Right here, as y'all know, battery, SD card, slot. I simply put my SD card in there and it went in between the SD card slot and the battery. There's a small little space that the SD card will fit into if you're not careful. I didn't know what I did was going to break it. I knew it couldn't have been a good thing, but I certainly did not think I broke it. This is all that happened. Another day, took out my SD card, transferred my files, went to put the SD card back in. I was being careful. I'm careful every time because I see the way that is. When I went to put it in, this is exactly what happened. I got it right in between. It's in that slot right there between where the card goes and the battery goes. The SD card will fit in there. And this is what happened. It went in. I'm going to show you exactly because it's not like I could do any damage. I went about that far. It did not go that far at all. Once I tried to put it in, I realized I goofed. We'll say maybe, see like that? I can't even push it anymore, really. That far at the very most, very most. It got cocked to the side like that. It went halfway in, and I was like, oops, I missed the slot. So I pulled it back out, put it back in normally, got it in there. And I went to turn it on. The hell? Oh, hell. Okay, I'm back. You really need to listen closely to what I'm about to say. My GoPro was broken. What I had showed you right there, I put the SD card back in and the GoPro would not turn on. I tried everything, pulled the battery, put the battery back in, tried a different battery, went online, watched some videos. They have some videos if your GoPro does not turn on, things to do, such as hold the mode button for 10 seconds. If that doesn't work, you pull the SD card, pull the battery, put the charging cable in, turn it on. It will turn on with the cable in and no battery. Hold both buttons. There's several different methods. They say if you go through these steps, usually your GoPro will turn back on. Mine did not turn on. It was dead. It was dead for good. Now, here's what happens. When I watched the videos, they said if you do slide the SD card in, and I saw a guy, he did like I just showed you, but I mean, his SD card was all the way in. It was not crooked. Like he shoved the entire thing in there. What they said is it's going to break the screen. It will turn on. It will work. The front display will come on. The GoPro will record, but the screen will be dead. You won't see anything. That's what happened with them. What happened with me is it was completely dead. It would not turn on. Nothing would work whatsoever. I tried all the tricks in the book, came back the next day, tried all the tricks in the book again, tried it several times, and I was panicking like, oh my God, my GoPro's dead. What am I going to do? I can't really afford a new one. Yeah, videos are cool on YouTube and all that, but the main reason I have this is it rolls 24/7 if I'm on my motorcycle. It's always rolling. This is my insurance policy. This is for when, idiots cut you off, kill you on the road, so on and so forth. So I tried everything. The GoPro was completely dead. I ordered a used Hero 5 on eBay. I couldn't really afford that, but I was panicking. I have to have my GoPro. I feel naked if I'm on the bike without the GoPro. Got the new GoPro in. I got it working. And what's funny is This battery right here was in this GoPro when I broke it. This is a brand new battery. I bought this about 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks, just barely under a month ago. This brand new battery would not work in my newer used GoPro. My old original battery will work in that used GoPro that I bought. So I'm thinking, wow, not only did I completely break the GoPro, but I fried the battery somehow. I couldn't even charge this battery. So I have the worst of luck. I'm like, hey, everyone says your screen will break, but everything else will work. You could replace the screen. Not me. This thing, it wouldn't turn on for nothing. It was completely dead every which way you look about it. And the battery was dead. So that's my luck. So listen very closely. What just happened in the first part of this video was completely unexpected. I was showing you exactly what happened, and when I pressed that button to prove to you that the GoPro would not work, when that light came on, you could hear I went quiet, and then when the GoPro beeped, I'm not kidding, I crapped my pants. The reason I got scared and I was like, oh hell no, is I thought that I somehow started this video with the newer GoPro that works, and I'm here shoving my SD card in there crooked on the working GoPro, and that wasn't the case. For some reason, this thing just repaired itself literally in front of you guys. I just tried to turn it on before I started this video. Like 10 minutes ago, I went through all those things. It was dead. It wasn't working. I put this battery in the new GoPro just a few minutes ago, and again, it won't turn on. But when I put the old battery in that used GoPro, it works. Somehow this thing miraculously just fixed itself right in front of your eyes and mine. I can't believe that just happened. And so now it turns on. You hear the beep. You have the light. The front display was on, but the screen is broken, just like everybody said would happen. I don't know why for the last week I've had no luck. No LED light, no front screen, no beep, won't work with either of the two batteries, won't work with the SD card, will not work without the SD card, will not work if you put the charging cable in. I mean nothing. Now here's my broken GoPro that has not worked for a week, and this fried battery that won't work even in the working GoPro. It won't charge. Even the light won't come on the new GoPro when I put this battery in. It's dead. Somehow shoving that SD card in there and wiggling it right now halfway fixed it. Trust me, after it happened, I was wiggling this box in here. I was pressing, I was pulling on the battery cage. I pressed and pulled on that SD card slot and wiggled it. I did all kinds of stuff. I figured, look, it's completely broken. I have no response to nothing. What's the worst that could happen? Absolutely nothing. You can't break something that's broke. And this is crazy, man. I can't believe this. This is going to be a weird video. Now look, put the battery in. There went the light. That's like the working GoPro. I'm going to press this. Beep. And now look. There it is. Battery. It shows the battery bar. No SD. 1080p, 60 frames a second, 0 videos. Well, there's 0 because there's no SD card. And it's on, but the screen is broken. So in another minute, I'm going to pop the SD card in and use the start stop and see if I can record videos. Here's the bad part. Without the screen working, I won't be able to, do anything. I won't be able to navigate and format the SD card. I won't be able to navigate and change any settings. I won't be able to adjust anything on here at all. Now I'm scared. I believe, yeah, actually, when you click this and it goes burst, photo, video, and all that, I do believe that shows, yeah, that's why it has that camera up top. If not, it shows different things. My only concern is now I'm going to hit some setting that is going to mess it up. But here's the good thing is maybe I could still use this, and now maybe I can get a replacement screen. I did see the replacement screens on eBay. They are out there. There are videos on how to replace the screen. The only bad thing is it's somewhat of a pain. And the other thing is once you pry this apart, and if you're successful and you get it back together, the GoPro will no longer be water resistant. These are water resistant or waterproof up to just a few feet. Mainly I'd like because it's in the rain. Everyone tells me, oh, you don't have a rain cover for your GoPro? Everybody has those. I've always ran this GoPro in the rain. You see, I have several videos where I go in the drenched rain, and this thing is just like this, just as you see, getting soaking wet, and it's never done anything at all. It works fine. Anyways, this is a weird video. I've had a broken GoPro for a week, totally non-responsive, done all the research I can, did every little trick in the book, absolutely broken. Battery was fried. The battery in here would not work on another GoPro. I plugged it in and the GoPro would not turn on. So I'm like, wow, I fried a brand new battery. Now the battery works in this GoPro and it's doing exactly like the other videos said. Everything will work, but the screen will be broken. Weird. I know you can see my reflection. I'm not trying to hide my face. That's just I'm behind my phone. I'm using my phone. This is weird. So I went to do a video on how it's broke, and I think I just did a video on how to somewhat fix it. Just weird. This video is not ending the way I thought it was going to end. This is just weird. I'm still going to post the original part and then this part. I'm just confused. Anyways, if you've actually watched this entire video and listened to everything and watched till the end, thank you. I don't know why, but yeah, thanks. I just wanted to show that my GoPro is dead and how you could easily break your GoPro. Just be careful when you put your SD card in that slot. Now maybe I could use this kind of in handicap mode, or maybe now that it's working, I'm willing to tear it apart and replace the screen. My only concern also is that it's going to go back to the way it was, completely unresponsive. The thing I forgot to mention is I really don't understand how putting the SD card in there crooked can do anything besides having the contacts touch the metal on the outside of the slot. If you get in there really close in person with a flashlight, there's no electronics between the SD card slot and the battery cage. There's just a real thin layer of foam that acts like a buffer between the two. There's no, what do they call that? A ribbon. There's no wires. There's no solder points. There's nothing. It's just the metal from the cage of the battery and then the metal from the slot of the SD card. Even I've watched people online take these apart, and when they remove this battery cage, between the cage and the slot, there's nothing but just two thin layers of metal and a real thin layer of black foam that acts as a buffer. Very odd. Very odd. I'm confused. I'm kind of happy. I'm also kind of mad because I bought a used GoPro and maybe I didn't need it, although I do. Oh, this is just weird. All right. If you really watched this far, thank you. See you. Okay, I am back one more time. This is absolutely weird. So after I thought it was halfway working, I turned it off and I went to throw the SD card in there and see if it will take some videos, and it was completely broke again. Absolutely no response whatsoever, exactly like I was trying to describe. Now my brain is tripping. I'm like, okay, there's a short. I don't have patience. I'm going to tell you right now, I have a short fuse. I don't have patience. If I have to go back and forth, investigating and trying to figure that out, I will take this GoPro and I will literally slam it into a brick wall. That's just me. I'm being honest. I don't have the patience for that stuff. So I don't even know how to begin. This is what I found out. And I know this is weird. It has these tweezers stuck in there and it's working. I put the SD card in. This screen froze up. As I turned the GoPro around like this, the screen was not. Well, it's not doing it there again. It's froze up again. This is weird. Anyways, this is what happened. Completely froze up. But I think I figured it out. And slamming that SD card back in there is what got me onto this. And again, I just took this that was working and I put this battery in my other GoPro and it will not turn on. So I'm scared to use this battery. Like, I don't want to take this weird battery and put in a GoPro that works and breaks it. Anyways, right here, put the battery in. No LED came on. No, nothing came on. But I shoved the SD card in there again and watch. Let me get in there. Watch. I'm going to shove it in there. No, it doesn't want to do it. See, the light just came on. The GoPro beeped. Now watch. It just works. But it says no SD card. Now I'll take the SD card out and try to put it in the real slot. Now it's going to do like I was showing. See how the screen will not rotate as I rotate that? It's just freezed up. It's freezed up. So I started messing around and noticed only when I shove something in there will it begin to work. So I got curious and I did this right here, like you saw with these pair of tweezers. Let's put that in. Now let's put this in the correct spot to see if it will register it, and nothing. It didn't come on. That's when I realized only when I shove something in that area will it work. So, hey, it's already broke. Why not? So watch. When I shove these tweezers in here, this is weird. I'm going to stick the tweezers between the SD card slot holder and the battery cage. And watch. Shove it in there. See what's going to do it. See, the light just came on. And now watch. Oh, I'm going to knock this. Bam. Fires up. And now you can see 37 minutes remaining on that SD card. There's 2 videos on the SD card. Now it is working. And watch as I rotate. See, the screen rotates as it should. Oh, now that's what I was going to get to. I wiggled it. I had the tool symbol pop up. That's because I just hit the tweezers. But this is weird. So at this point, I don't know if I even want to waste my time buying a screen if I'm going to have these problems. But I have another idea is, now once it does that, watch, it'll be froze up again. It will not rotate. Oh, now it has that circle. I don't even know what that is. Anyways, this is weird. Yeah, if anybody knows anything about this, this is weird. Because you know what? I've never seen any video anywhere on YouTube where they're showing this. See? Nothing does it. You gotta pull the battery. This is really weird. I'm not just talking about from my channel, the few people that watch my videos. I've never seen this anywhere. I mean, I'm not saying it's not out there, but I've searched a lot of GoPro videos. Repair videos, videos where they take it apart, all kinds of stuff. Now, here's what I was trying to get to. If shoving something in there lets it work, and when there's nothing shoved in there, it won't work, maybe I will get another small piece of plastic or even an old SD card and cut it in half, and I'll literally just shove it in that slot. Because obviously, there's something that's making contact right now at this point, and that's causing issues. But when you shove something in there, I'm guessing, I don't know, it's breaking that contact and it's letting it work. Now it's not going to do it. The light didn't come on. Oh, there it went. See? This is weird. So this is what I was trying to get to. If I shove something in there, like a half of a broken SD card, can I just use the record button? Yep, pressed it once. Are we recording? Press it again. Beep, it stopped recording. Exactly. See, now that's how I always use my GoPros. Yep, and now there's 3 videos. It just took a video. This is weird. I'm learning this actually as I'm filming. This is just odd. Like I said, maybe I could take a small piece of plastic or even like paper, part of a matchbook, little cardboard or something, and shove it in there and use it like this. Very weird. So there's obviously 2 things going on. Number 1, the screen is broken. There's no doubt about that. It did break the screen. Number 2, there's some sort of a short that's happening in there. Now that much I understand. Now here's what I don't understand. This battery is working inside this GoPro. Right now, I see it. But if I put this battery in the other GoPro, it will not work. That is weird. That is the part that I can't get past that. It's very confusing. Something weird's going on. I don't know. If anybody knows, shoot, let me know. I'll try to keep searching and researching, but I'm not into all that, man. I don't have the time and the patience for all that, but I will. I have the time. I don't have the patience. I'll keep looking into it. And for right now, I'm going to shove something in there. I don't know if it has to be metal. That's weird. But I'm kind of nervous to put this battery or this SD card in the other GoPro. I would not want to cause a short in the other working GoPro. This is weird. Now, this video, which was going to be just literally 2-3 minutes, 5 minutes at tops, became the first part, then became the second part. Now this is the third part, and I'm really confused. Who knows? See you later. Peace.